For 10 years, every video on this channel has been made on the floor, on a temporary film set in a bedroom. But that's all about to change. It's finally time to find a more permanent studio space, as it were. And since we're going by my rules, I've got to mark my terrier tree and claim it with some railway themed pieces. There's also a hugely extended version of this video on my Patreon. Follow the link in the description to see that and support the channel. Please, let's make sure we get there.
We just picked up the key.
Wow! There's so many keys. There's hundreds.
And a box.
And a box. Is this it's an unboxing video?
Face masks.
No.
Face masks.
Hey.
Surface wipes.
Oh.
Antibac.
Is it an unclean house?
Some Nando's sauce.
Anyone else our age would go straight to the bottle.
Oh yeah, no.
You go, ooh, hand sanitizer.
Really doing all those. No, it looks set. Good. I think we need a new, like that. It's very faded. Isn't it?
I will sort the number. I've got a plan.
Oh, I think that's it.
It works.
Oh, someone's in there. It's weird.
Well, we can kick them out. It's our property now. As soon as we stepped in, it started pouring down with rain. Pathetic fallacy. Yay! Oh, this is it. This is the filming space for the next few years, at least. Milo's exploring.
Milo, where are we?
He's very happy to just explore. Bye then. Nothing's really happening in my room. Well, we'll come back to that at some point, other point. Light. So, I've finished painting around the house, pretty much. That wall's blue. This is in my studio room. I wanted that wall blue. I didn't think it was going to be that blue. I wanted basically white with a tint of blue, just to give the walls a bit of colour, because the other three are white. But it's turned out very blue. So it's probably like a baby's room colour, which is what I'm thinking. But oh well, it doesn't really matter, because the aim is to film on this lovely makeshift desk here. This is just a loose tabletop, put on top of a chest of drawers and a desk, the other way around. But yeah, filming on top of there, so when I have a set out, there'll be a sky up around the edges, and this will be the desk on which I produce videos. My laptop, computer will go there, and then this side hopefully will be like modelling, and then computer over there. So yeah. Unfortunately, my room's got like the least plug sockets. So I've one under there, which will be used for like lights and stuff, and then one over there, which will be like computer things. All the other rooms have like 100 sockets, but it's fine. I think they both work anyway. Not sure, but they just used this room as like a wardrobe before, like a walk-in wardrobe. So at least I'm putting it to better use. We then walked in and built our own wardrobe. Inspector Milo approved. Then disaster struck outside. So it was quite windy last night. This is 2 weeks now since we moved in, and you know, a lot of rain and everything, and that's okay because it's England. But I wake up this morning, I look out into our lovely, horrible garden, and I see this. The shed has exploded. Oh no! High winds. The birds are not happy about this. Oh, the lock stayed on that I put on. That's good. Don't need it now. So we knew we were missing a couple of bolts on the roof, and we couldn't find them. There's a bag of washers we had, and we didn't have the bolts. Yeah, I think those bolts are important. Don't you? We're gonna have to get a new shed. I knew this one wouldn't last long, but wow, 2 weeks. Look at the mess, there's mess everywhere. We got another display cabinet and some shelves to stick in this room. I changed the lampshade, so it's a lot brighter now. I've also lost my voice because Holly's given me a cold. It's only the worst time to ever get a cold when you've got to move all these boxes and furniture and things. Oh well.
Storage sorted, time to unpack the models. Get the props!
We finally managed to get a display cabinet on the wall. Very basic fairy lights in, because fairy mount. It actually came all the way from Germany, so not very eco-friendly. The shelves come out so I can put taller things in, but this is just perfect for 00 models. Time to fill it out at long last, and hope that it doesn't just come falling off the wall with all of the extra weight. My first ever Terrier, still with the Fairy Mount Express headboard from its last day of running, can be the first model to go in. Where's it gonna go? We'll put it right up top, obviously. Go in there. Stepney, second, and so forth. Oh no, these lights are broken. Oh. Woo! So we've got some sort of system going on here. I've put tank engines on the right, tender engines on the left. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. All the terriers, the P-classes, miscellaneous shunters. Duck and Smokey Joe, which isn't exactly a great pairing, but run out of space. A Prairie and a 2MT, I think they look good together. There's a hair on the window, that's my E4. I could use another big tank engine to go there, but I don't have one. So up top on the other side we've got an A4 and Tornado representing the LNER, a Crab representing the LMS, an empty space where I'm going to put my N-Class from the Southern Railway, and a Great Western Hall Class, and then a BR9F representing that era, and then Henry. Because Henry had no other place to go. Nobody wants Henry. And it's holding up, so that's good. Hello. Over here we've got another display cabinet, which was a pain to get up here, but it's here now. Top shelf we've got card models I've built for Bluebell Animations and Palace Lynn for no particular reason, to be fair. It's coming together. Got a big Mickey up there. Just when you think it's going all so well, something breaks. Many things break. So we stayed our first night here, and only now do we find the oven doesn't work. It's got a melted heating element, so gotta repair that. Oh, and we don't have any hot water either, because there's something wrong with the boiler. This is fine. We've got a kettle.
Ignoring these important issues, I cycled back from the DIY store with 8-foot strips of wood, because I'm sure they'll be really useful at some point, right?
So I'm in the loft because I need to redo the loft insulation because it's getting really cold. I do have eye protection, it's over there somewhere. I put them on and I can't see because it steams up because the goggles. People with glasses, I feel so sorry for you. Anyway, I'm petrified up here because I don't know if I'm going to stand on something and make the floor cave in. And I really don't like spiders, and there's not a lot of light up here. If I see a spider today, sorry for the arachna fanatics or whatever you call them, but if I see one today, it will be its last day on Earth. That's my rules. So I'll give it a nice funeral, but I don't like this. Why do I have to be an adult?
Insulation successfully lofted, it's finally time to hang up the sky and construct on a smaller scale.
We have a set. First set I've built is Crowbins Gate Station. It was going to be the sheds, but I wanted to record a little advert thing for the live stream for the Audrey extravaganza, tells you when this was filmed. So I set up the station first, so I could do a very silly little video of me standing here with the window projected onto the wall behind me before I set everything up. And it makes it look like I'm on Sodor. But I suppose I am. If I lean on this, I'm technically on Sodor in the model world, right? It's extremely messy and so is my face right now. And I've not been filming with this setting on the light because it looks very sort of orangey, but it does give it like a season 4 vibe, which is nice. It does sort of seem like the evening scenes they do. I've got the modelling desk here, so I can do little adjustments and touch up on the paint and things like that if anything needs that. And I've been painting these figures and things for various scenes. So straight from the modelling desk to the set, exactly like it would have been in Shepperton. Things held up by chopping boards. Craven's Gate.
Back in the 1:1 scale building, how about a railway outside too?
This is our garden. It's not very inspiring yet, but we're going to change that because we've got a tape measure and that's kind of it. See what we can do with that. There's the remains of our old shed. We've still not got rid of it, we've just chucked it down the side. We've ordered a new shed already, so for a time we're going to have 2, and that's going to go over where the bins are. Basically we've drawn up a plan, and now we're going to see if we can actually do it. We don't like these stones, we're going to have some artificial grass, because this garden doesn't get much sun anyway. Shed's going to go over there, and there's going to be a decking area here, grass. We're going to leave lots of provisions, so that if I do want a garden railway at some point, I can have one.
Garden railway?
Oh, did I not mention that in the plan? Oh dear. To be told off. Day 2 of redoing the garden, and we've made a big mess. We've dug all the stones up, which took a long time. Lots of backpacks full of stones and mud. There's a big caterpillar making its way towards the house. I don't like it. That's huge. That's a massive caterpillar. I don't know where its end goal is. I think it's attacking. I would call it Percy because that's funny, but I think a funnier name is calling it Reginald. After Dolby. Reginald's getting angry. Where are you going? Garden update. It's pretty much done. Just missing the railway now, which I really want to build. We've got this gap around the side of the new fence. I'd like there to be perhaps a single track line going up. They could go right to the end, and then I'd have to have some sort of removable bridge to go over the path on a slight incline into the main bit, in which case when these flowers die off again we've got the space to go right round. I don't really want a track like right in the middle obviously, with walks there. There's also the potential for it to go up and around the decking, and then there's that whole square bit there of just dirt. Well, it was dirt, there's lavender and plants there now, but and then the same over here where the bins are, like, ignore the flamingos. We could have like a little yard bit or a loop perhaps. I mean, you need a lot of room for the loop. Oh, I just saw the caterpillar fall. I don't understand where it's going. It's been heading for the bins. Does it know something I don't? Is there like a little caterpillar cult behind there? Reginald, no.
I concluded that Reginald must be lost, because we still don't have a house number. For that, there was only one thing to do. I asked Model Train Fan 102 if they could 3D model a London, Brighton and South Coast Railway number plate. After several design alterations, the final version allows the digits to be changed around. So I asked for a whole bunch. Then they were handed over to White House Films, who kindly printed them.
I've got a parcel! Oh. Oh, sincere apologies. I'm just sorry this enclosed item has reached you in this condition. Oh no! Yeah, sounds alright.
The plates were fine, the bag was just split open. Thanks to Ollie and Michael for making this possible.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Next was to Dremel through to leave room for the screws. Then to vigorously sand down the print lines. They were then heavily coated in car primer to fill in the layers. Rust-Oleum gold spray was used to paint the brass, and my hand. At this point I should probably get them approved.
There.
Oh, I love it!
Yeah, our door number.
You haven't painted that bit then.
I think I just touched that and the paint came off. I was going to go and do another coat. Anyway, perfectionist, goodness me, alright.
I love it!
Generally.
The London, Brighton and South Coast Railway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. So this bit's going to be blue, the inside, and then the rest is like brassy colour.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yay! So that can go on our front door.
Okay.
Nice. Got approval.
Phew! Now for the blue. I used what is probably the oldest paint I own, a tin of Revel number 52, which incidentally was used as a prop in the advert for the Bluebell Railway when Fenchurch turned 150. A spray of liqueur attached to the wall, and job done. But of course it wasn't, but that's all covered in the bonus video. And there we go, welcome to the new Terrier 55 Stepney studio. I suppose this is an official uniform now. I've also got things like this on the wall now, the Island of Sodor relief map I made from a few years ago, and the models are slowly more filling the cabinet. We've got the engines returned, like the Adams 02, and Mayflower, the B1, so hopefully all the shelves will be filled soon. But in the meantime, I've been very busy filming. I'm working on 4 new Thomas stories for next year, which I'm really proud of so far for filming. It's been so much easier having a permanent space set up to direct a lot of episodes being filmed at the same time, so look out for those next year. And other big projects that I've got in mind whilst I've got this new place is a model railway. I would love to make one, and now I don't have the excuse of not having room for one. So what I'd recommend is joining my Patreon by following the link in the description, and you'll be the first to know when I start building one, and see all the progress before I actually make the videos of it. And same with anything else that I'm working on. If you want to get early access and have your name in the credits, show your support for the channel, it obviously means an awful lot to me. For now, we've got a lot more tidying up to do, so all I can say is thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's something different, don't expect this every month. I am not ready to move again for an awful long time, so I don't really know how I'm meant to stop recording, but bye-bye. I'll just stay here then. A big thank you to all of my brilliant patrons: Alex Goodman, GBH Train, D0280 Falcon, Sean Tempest, Nat, Random Thomas Fan, Ego, Dark White 73, The Sudrian Git, Peter Davenport, and Andrew Diak.